get those crazies out of the government. We need our Congress for everyone's benefit. The 1%, they just take what they like. We've got to show up and vote for our rights. So vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't be late. Vote, don't procrastinate. It's our country, our democracy. We can't afford mediocrity. If we do nothing, our hope floats away. Get up off of that thing when it's voting day and vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't hesitate. Vote, don't procrastinate.
It's the most important thing we can do, baby. Vote. That's by John Lawrence out in Tallahassee, Florida. Baby, you can find that album, I Protest, in the link underneath the show. Anyway, baby, it is Sunday. It's Sunday, so I'm glad y'all are here. Let's see who dropped in. First up right out of the gate again. It's showtime, baby. It's showtime. Jumped in on Periscope, followed by Randy Peterson, Joy Peters, Tanya Broden, Terry Montgomery, Adina Michael, Denise Holt, Christopher Baker, Martha Oliveira, Val Wood, Sherry, John Heron, and our own Donna Bonacosi up there in Massachusetts, baby. I'm glad everybody's here. And this family, baby, it's all about family. And we're Gary Atkins. Glad to see you here, Monica. Baby, take care of yourself. Don't want your blood pressure getting up anymore. Anyway, this is indeed a big family that we have grown here, and family amongst family in this family, meaning that we have family members that are both, separately involved in Blue Dot family. And before I get started, I just wanted to give a little shout to Connie Burnett, who passed away the other day. And I saw her sister, Tamara Harrington, posted it on Facebook. I had just spoke to Connie. As a matter of fact, I looked on my phone. It was on February 19th, just a couple of weeks ago, that I had the opportunity to talk to Connie on the phone, had a nice little chat. Her and her sister Tamara were known as the Blue Dot Sisters, and so it's hard. Connie and Tamara have sent us homemade cookies. We've enjoyed. There's so much that they reached out to us, but we've lost, Michelle Foster, Dennis Gent, Norman Pincombe. We've lost family members that we miss and that we'll always remember, and I just want to give a shout out to Tamara, baby. Our love goes out to your family, and I know it's rough. I don't. She sounded just fine the other day. I don't know what was going on, but anyway, we will miss Connie, and she was a proud Blue Dot member. So anyway, Tamara, take care of yourself. Anyway, well, we had a primary since last we met. Sure enough, shit, they had a primary out in South Carolina, and from the rumor I hear, Joe Biden sweeped it, baby. As a matter of fact, I understand that Joe Biden took just about every county in the state, if not all of the counties in the state of South Carolina. So it was a powerful win for Biden. Bernie came in second, I believe, and in the field has changed since then. Tom Steyer dropped out yesterday, and then today we just heard just a little while ago that Pete Buttigieg is dropping out of the race. So Mayor Pete and Tom Steyer are both out, and if you go by logic, by politics, Pete Buttigieg backing out, those votes are closer to a Biden vote than anything, and Steyer, I think he leaned a little centrist too, so those look good for Biden. But Bernie's got a strong ticket. Super Tuesday is on this coming Tuesday, just the day after tomorrow. There are big numbers on the board that are up for grabs. California with over 400, Texas here with over 200. So the numbers can change. I understand Bernie still leads in the delegate count. So it's not over, baby. The race is going to continue, and we're going to see what happens on Tuesday. Just so happens we'll have a live family meeting that night, so that'll be good. But anyway, what have I got written down? Oh, I missed 2 phone calls. I want to holler out. George Murray called me. I missed that call. And Tony Giacomella out in California called me, and I missed that call. So I'll try to return those calls as soon as I can. Anyway, I enjoy taking the calls and getting a chance to talk to people. So anyway, let's get this stuff on right before we get everything. Oh, well, I see that she muted and no headphone.
No
there
problem.
she is, Deborah Gerlach. How are you, darling?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
You're breaking up a little bit, but I'm so glad to see you in the room, darling.
Hey, I'm here.
That's good. I can assume everything went well then. Hopefully.
Okay, I'm trying to figure this stupid crap out.
I'm about to board, John. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Mitch, and you?
Globetrotting.
Are you out globetrotting again?
Yeah, I'm back to Boston.
You're back up in Boston? Oh,
yeah, just heading up that way. We'll be boarding in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, no shit. On the road again. Going back up to where
Yep.
Donna lives, up in that area.
I keep threatening to run into her, but last week I got that flu bug, so I didn't hang around.
Yeah. Well, she's in the audience tonight. She's listening, so maybe y'all can make that happen sometime.
I wish I could have been there Saturday at Boston Common. When Bernie came out to look at the crowd, even he was shocked how many people were there.
That was a big
he
crowd.
Came out and he said, "Wow, that's a lot of
This
people."
is a-
Even he.
That I'm glad.
Here we go.
I'm not glad to see people drop out, but the race is narrowing down, and that's an indication of what's going on. It's going to be a race between Bernie and Biden. That's what we got going on, I think.
About 72 hours from now, we will be having a totally different kind of discussion.
Yeah, we'll know a little bit more and be able to proceed a little bit more with what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and welcome Bernadette, baby. Are you in here?
I am.
How are you doing, Bernadette?
Oh, my brain is tired from studying spelling words all day long, but
Lord.
I'll be all right.
You'll be all right. Well, I want you to know today that we were watching. What channel was that?
I think y'all were watching the Vice channel.
Vice channel. Oh, it was a Vice channel. And I don't know.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I think it was. I think they panned right over you. No, it was a story about Humboldt County and the people up in there, and had lots of camera views of the mountains and stuff. And I just kept saying, look at that. That's where Bernadette lives, right up in there in the mountains.
Yep.
Boy, it looked beautiful. But yeah, we
right in the thick of it, dude. It's gorgeous.
It is, yes. They were growers up there. It was about, growing marijuana, but this guy was his father started it a long time ago. Now it's his land, and it's like a family thing. But it wasn't only that.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, he grows he was harvesting kale, because he plants kale and stuff around his plants, so as to better use the earth around there. But it was pretty neat show. Pretty neat, informative.
Well, you got to eat too. Eat while you work. You might as well.
Yeah.
Munchies. I mean,
I'm telling you, we got it growing now. We do here.
You're right.
I got my pepper. I got a salsa garden going. Got my tomatoes and my peppers. Yep. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
I encourage everybody to plant some food, even if it's just a little salad that you can have.
Oh yeah.
Once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And
I did that for my husband. He wanted an herb garden. I went through all the trouble getting all
There
the
you
herbs, and he never used them. And I punched him in the face.
Well, that's amazing, because I have some potted plants right on my deck, which I call my kitchen. They are all the herbs that I put in most of my food, and green onions. They're right there, so all I have to do is step outside the door, snip, and then back in the kitchen. And it's just awesome to have fresh herbs like that.
This house, when I moved in, had rosemary bushes right outside the sliding door.
Oh wow!
And I just run my fingers through it so I could smell it all day. And one year they just died. I'm so upset. They just died.
Oh,
I can do that to plants.
Well,
yeah, I don't do house plants anymore. I kill cactus, so please.
I don't. I have been known to kill plants before. Johnny Fly, how are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm looking at your shirt, and I'll tell you, you teach me new vocabulary words. You know that? What is a ball
What
bag?
more do you want in a show? So informative, discussion, even vocabulary. That's right. Trump is a ball bag. That's
what
right.
What the hell's a ball bag?
What
I
is
know
it?
he's a moron.
John, I know you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's where a guy keeps his balls. His ball. It's in his ball bag. Yeah, that's what.
I'm afraid to even go any further with
It's a
that
Tea
one.
Party movement shirt. That's what it is. Boy, howdy shit. Yes, sir. This is another shirt. I've got a whole rack of them right over there, and I can just go right over there to whatever suits my. Who's putting up the Corona beer pictures? Bud Light. Got a whole beer freezer going on there. That was Yogi.
Funny with
Okay,
the Bud Light
this
with
one.
the mask on.
Can you believe?
Yes. Bud Light with
Can you
mask on next to
believe
the
that,
cross. Okay.
that the
Thank you,
sell-
Bernadette.
The sell of Corona beer has gone down because of the coronavirus? I mean,
That's why I got
Come
it.
on.
It went on sale, so I bought it.
so ridiculous, people. Come on.
It is.
It is not.
is.
You would think logic would dictate it's not the same thing, but
Yeah.
This is the first epidemic that is going to be completely, the effect will be completely the media. That's how it's going to spread.
Well, Italy, I'm looking at the headlines here, just reports a 50% spike in coronavirus cases. So,
We should send a case of Corona to the White House. Everybody. Everybody send a case.
well, on that note, we've had one fatality in the country
Yes.
out in Washington State, and I talked to our good buddy, David, out in, what happened?
nothing.
okay.
Don't get
Okay.
distracted from my work.
Shiny object. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
know,
I turn and
geez.
look. Yeah. Sure, what's that? Like a cat with a laser. I was talking on the phone to David Robinson out in Everett, Washington. He's one of our big Blue Dot supporters. And I had texted him the other day on the phone that...
It's funny you mention his name because
Why?
I just saw his comment go by
Did he-
in
is
the
he out
YouTube
there?
chat. In the YouTube chat.
Oh,
he is.
good. Hey, David, how you doing, buddy?
That's funny.
Anyway, I had texted David on the phone that I had come up with this idea, and I thought that both of us should get us a couple of choppers, and Marcia and Sally could get some tramp stamp tattoos. and I figure in no time,
I don't know why, but I
we,
feel like
we'd have a biker game.
I don't know
gang,
why, but I
and
feel
it
like
would
even
just be
I
cool.
should slap you for
It-
that
it would just be
comment,
cool.
and it
Are
has
you
nothing to do
shitting
with
me?
Are you kidding?
We're gonna get Marcia and Sally gonna get some tramp stamps, and we're gonna
You know,
we're gonna put them on the back of the motorcycle. We're gonna hit. Yeah, we'll have a gang in no time.
You
Don't worry
just-
about
You
it.
just said it again, and I feel like I want to slap you with my other
It's a
hand.
thing between me and David. I always look at him and that guy looks like a badass, man. He's a
know,
photographer.
John-
He is a photographer that takes outstanding photographs. Just
Hey,
outstanding.
watch John and Travis.
What?
I think we're gonna make a comedy show with you two. I just love it when you two go at each other.
Who?
You and
David
Travis.
said, "Let's
Oh,
ride,
God.
John. Let's ride."
I'm telling you, he's got the look. He's got except kiss my ass. He's got more hair than me, but I wear a cowboy hat and he don't. So there you go, David.
So apart from this
He's
this
got a
thing
white
over-
beard. His beard looks really badass, and when he puts on his sunglasses, he looks like a badass. Got that nice tattoo work going on his arm.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm pretty sure he thinks the same thing of you. So
Well, that's what he told me the same thing.
yeah.
The other day when I posted my picture when I voted, he said, "Oh, let's talk badass." Huh? Okay, you're a badass. Let's get us a couple Hardys, dude. Some nice rake down, iron and
I'm pretty sure though this story had to do with the coronavirus.
I think it
Before
had-
you went onto this fantasy of yours.
it had more to do with what was in my pipe.
Oh,
I was thinking either that or you
Therein
could
lies
put
the
a can of
problem.
beef dinner there.
Well, yeah, no. I'm medicinal. I mean, I'm herbal. I'm a herbal kind of guy.
See,
Anyway.
Travis, you see how quick he gets distracted?
Oh yeah.
yeah. I have to live with this.
Oh man, all the time.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm thankful I get to live here. So it's just the price of me living here. I get to deal with
I'm
this.
tripping on the plane. I'll catch you guys later, Blue Dots. Remember
Mitch,
to
be
stay
careful. We love you, buddy. Take care of yourself.
Take care, Mitch.
Tell Julie we said
Check
hi.
Your voter registration.
That's
Check
right.
Your voter registration.
Make sure
Do
you're
not
ready.
forget.
Outstanding, Mitch.
All
Say
right,
hi
take care,
to
everybody.
say hi to Julie for us.
I sure will. Take care.
All right, bud. Bye.
I could use some of the. I made brownies the other day, and the doctor asked me. He goes, "The good ones," and I said, "No, Alice B. Toklas." But I don't think it's legal in Delaware. Otherwise, it's like, Bernadette, slide me some of that stuff in the package you sent me.
Good friends, baby. Good friends. Hey, Deborah.
The painkillers don't work on me, man. So,
Do you see
know,
what?
I have to numb my mouth up so I can talk.
Hey, Deborah. Can you see the show?
Probably not
Can I
because
what?
she's here.
Can you see?
No, because she's here. She's probably not watching the show.
Or
She's right
you
here.
can't see the show? Can you see
Yeah,
the
I
vi-
can see it.
see.
I can see you.
Well,
I
don't
got
forget
you
there's a
on
lag
Facebook.
too.
Yeah.
So it'll
So
come
I
you-
got you
eventually.
on Facebook.
So you see what I'm holding up?
Yeah, I do. I
Thank
think
you
everybody
very-
got theirs.
Thank you very
She
much.
can never die.
No. I'll donate my parts. Keep that woman
Yeah,
alive.
really.
Keep that woman alive. I don't care.
I got one too.
Did you
I
get
got
one
her,
too?
I got her up high too. I
Oh.
got her up high too.
There you go.
We were talking about that earlier. I told the postal lady, I said, "Look, this is what I'm sending out to all these people, all these little
All these
packages." And
people.
I said, "She can never die." Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, I say we stuff her and roll her around like a weekend at Bernie's.
There you go. There you go.
go.
Weekend at Bernie's. Boy, howdy shit. Lone Wolf, are you in there, buddy?
If he's
Yeah,
listening in
if
on the
he's-
show,
yeah.
he'll come in a minute.
Okay, and then we have a new guest.
They've been around
I
forever.
know it for a long time.
But they just said that their microphone's not working.
Oh,
Space
shit.
Cadet Spanky Bone Spurs, are you here with us? God, I hope so.
Keep bones
Please
first.
say yes.
Space Cadet Spanky Bone Spurs.
Because it's so awesome seeing people from YouTube come over here
Well,
to
that's what I'm
Discord
saying.
finally.
Yeah, I see him all the time on YouTube.
Yeah, I
In the
know.
co-
They've
yeah.
been around
First
forever.
time has he been on the show before?
Yeah, no, yeah, this is the first. This is the first
Yeah,
time.
that's what I was saying.
I mean, no, wait.
See?
Well, no, I'm
Trying to
talking
check my shit.
someone new, but it's like, well, they're not new. They've been around forever. I'm acknowledging they've been with us for a long
And before I forget, I want to thank Ryan's Lawn Care for subscribing to our YouTube channel. It came up on our thing there. So, hey, if you need lawn care, call Ryan. I don't know where Ryan
Come up
is,
here
but
to- come up here to Delaware.
Call him.
My yard
Call him.
looks like shit.
Ryan.
Well, I guess
I'll call him.
Space Cadet's not going to be able to join us
Oh,
for
man.
now because their microphone's not working. But Space Cadet, please come back. We'd love to meet you and have you on. You've
Yeah.
been with us for a long time.
We'd
be great
seen
to
you
have you.
coming, yes.
Absolutely.
Because
We're-
we're all spaced at this point.
Yeah, we're all
We're
space cadets at
spaced
this
out.
point anyway. I don't know,
I'm
baby.
sober.
It's coming up. Tuesday's coming up. Everything's going to change. Mitch is right. The conversation will change come Tuesday. And
Nice coronavirus. We're gonna have to put you down.
We need to talk. Well, I mentioned this before in the Blue Room that
Yes.
we need to talk about the best vice president, because I think some of these people should be
well,
best vice president.
yeah, that I remember Elizabeth Warren saying that when somebody asked if she had a vice president pick, and she said, "Well, yes, she did. Is it somebody that ran? Yes, it was somebody that was running, not is running, was running. So we know her inclination is to pick from the field, and in my opinion, I think it would be wise to pick from the field, and that goes in either way, whether Biden gets it or Bernie gets it. It to reach out and make that kind of a powerhouse deal, because that's what we need going into November. We need a powerhouse, baby. We need a team that we can howdy shit that we can all get behind, and that starts me into that whole. We are coming to a showdown in this party. We all have to vote the same way, and it's going to be difficult either way it goes. And we just have to encourage each other that we keep your eye on the big picture, and to move the ball forward, baby.
That's so important.
Yes,
John,
it
that
is.
we keep our eyes on the, because
Yeah.
this bickering and stuff like that. It might be good in the beginning because you want to have a
Sure, you want a
elimination
spirited
process
debate.
there.
We want
Right,
these
but-
people if they want to be leader of this country. Give me a break.
Right.
I don't want a timid, hey, let me talk here. No, step up, baby. Be a leader. Not
But
saying
when we
trample.
get that right candidate, then we ought to go all full force with them or her,
Yeah.
whoever.
Well, whoever it is, and I have been saying, I've thought for a while, it's coming down to the two powerhouses, the Biden vote against the Bernie vote, and it's a divide within the party, and at points you would think that it's a divide too big, a bridge too far to bring that party back together. So whoever wins, Bernie or Biden, has got a job in front of them to bring this party together. And I think whoever it is that has to drop out, or whoever it is that takes the ticket, the second place guy would be gracious about it and get on the ticket. So, because that's
And
what
then whoever it is that finally gets in, as and I'm going to be positive and say once they get elected as president, they have a hell of a job on their hands.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
we
much.
all vote in the primary for who we want. Come the election, we change our vote to whatever is there, and so we got to keep people like Lone Wolf in line there.
That's right.
I
That's
love
right.
that laugh, buddy. How you doing, Lone Wolf?
I'm still fat.
Are you good? Have a good dinner. I
I
did.
had my
Bologna
mouth
sandwich.
full of ice cream when you hollered at me. a while ago.
Outstanding, buddy. Outstanding. And
I had
our
to go ahead and eat it.
well, good. What kind? What kind?
It's called peanut butter bash.
That works for me.
It's vanilla ice cream, but it's Reese's peanut butter cup
Oh, there you go.
crumbled up in it.
What could be wrong with that?
Way to go, Lone.
Hey.
Way to go, Lone Wolf.
It's
I'm
totally,
diabetic and making me feel guilty that I can't have
it's
any.
totally
Hey.
decadent, and
You got
I
ice
swallow it.
cream. You got ice cream on my Reese's. No, you, did.
yeah,
No, you didn't. You got
exactly.
Reese's on my ice cream.
ice cream. Yeah,
TW,
that
how are
that
you?
and an 850 milligram.
I'm
metformin.
here. I got pulled into the room and I just was realized, oh, well.
Magically, buddy, we jerk you right out of there.
And
Just
yeah.
get-
Yep.
And Karen
At least I
Van,
wasn't in a rant like Bernadette.
no, we'll snatch you right out of there. Get you right in the middle of the sentence too. Right on air. Karen Van White just donated $2 and said, oh, look at here. She said, Blue Wave 2020. On another note, fuck Trump. I think that's what she said. And this time, it was not a PH. Look at that right there. It says fuck Trump right there. Ain't that something?
Said a bad word.
So say it, Karen Van White. And there's the first one. Anybody else want to double up on that shit? We're good. Anyway, thank you very much, Karen.
There's always room for another.
Oh, there's always another room for another fuck Trump. We usually wait for Bernadette to kick it off, but she was slacking on her job today. So
I think my mic, I need to be refreshed.
do you need to be refreshed? And there she goes, out like magic, and back in like magic. I'm telling you.
How about a big fuck Trump?
I think she said fuck Trump. It was right there in my ear things, right here in my ear things, whatever you call these things.
Headphones.
My headphones. Given to me by Zach Hendricks. And these are nice headphones too. Very good. Very. Huh?
To everybody who saw that, sorry.
Sorry, what?
I'm trying to adjust these windows here, and I just put the credits up and then a BRB, and we're back on you.
Hey, we're back. Sorry,
for
we
that
missed y'all.
little itty bitty.
Had to go to the kitchen and get some popcorn.
That was really fast. I'm really impressed.
Anyway, so what else is going on? Let me see. Shit.
Did anybody see Meet the Press today?
I did indeed this morning. Refresh my memory about what you're talking about.
The potted plant, Mike Pence.
The potted
Mike
plant
Pence.
in there and talked about everything. Yeah.
Mike Pence. Mr. Poser. I swear. You know what? The one thing Mike Pence does for Donnie, and it's so obvious to me every time I see him, Donnie, every time he gets up to make a speech or something, he just makes an ass out of himself. He doesn't know how to talk, especially here lately with the coronavirus discussions going on that he called these press conferences for. He gets up there and he stumbles
It's
around.
like a cold, ain't it?
Yes. There's some governors working with us, some fine governors. They're in the states here. You know, it's like, fuck me, you can't even come up with one governor's name. And then Mike Pence steps over there.
I'm surprised he didn't say, "Oh, they're great. They're just wonderful people I work with. The only us wonderful people."
Yeah, all those wonderful people. Those people. Unless he's talking about us, and then it's some evil Democrats.
Yeah,
the do-nothing Democrats.
I love the video that this doctor has from Mike Pence going through this diner, and this doctor's talking to him about, poor people and healthcare and stuff.
Right.
And he's like, well, in Indiana, no, I'm talking about now. And this doctor, and he wasn't answering. He's talking about his time in, what was he, Illinois, Indiana, whatever.
Yeah, he
and
was.
It's like, no, I'm talking about now.
Indiana.
Healthcare now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm sure if you go back to look at that video, Mike had a very concerned look on his face, or a very determined look. It depends, because that's what he does. I can't hardly stand to look at the man because it does. To me, I call him a poser.
John.
Huh?
It would be funny, but what these fuckers are going out there and saying is absolutely fucking dangerous to this.
Yes,
country.
it is.
We're on the verge of a pandemic, and these fuckers want to act like it's some political fucking game.
Yep.
A man died in Washington State.
I asked
and there could be a whole nursing full of coronavirus, right?
It's a different world
and
where David is right now.
These fuckers act like it's a goddamn joke that it's about their fucking ass.
Donnie, he's playing it
Which
like,
is the reason
it's
why
not,
we need Medicare for all.
yes.
Medicare for all. This is a damn good reason why we need.
You know what told me, Bernadette, that we need it is when they were talking about it's some doctor on that panel behind Mike Pence and all that shit.
The pharmaceutical companies being able to make a profit off of a vaccine.
They said, well, we're trying to make an affordable vaccine. Affordable vaccine? The word affordable shouldn't be included in the freaking discussion.
Nope, it should say vaccine.
A vaccine.
Not affordable.
Not
nothing.
affordable vaccine.
That's it.
They're making an affordable vaccine for polio or the measles.
Yeah, I don't remember being charged for that.
Or MMR.
I still,
or smallpox
I still
or
got my
any of the
little round
rest
circle.
of that shit? Did they make an affordable vaccine for that shit?
No, because back then we had people in charge that had a true concern over a virus spreading like polio. You know, because we already had people in this country affected by it. Well, we had a president affected by it.
And we already have people in this country affected by this shit here.
And it will spread.
And they're talking about an affordable vaccine.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
Trump
what if
thinks,
you don't
well,
have
I'm
healthcare
rich. It's
because
not
you
going to
can't
get
afford-
me.
Look,
Exactly what
I'm gonna
he's
tell you
thinking,
something.
TW.
I just went out to go get health care for my grandson.
Oh, shit.
$200 a month and a $4,000 deductible for a 9-year-old. For a 9-year-old.
That's pitiful. That is sad.
$200 a month and a $4,000, and that's on Obamacare. Are you
Thank goodness
fucking
for it,
kidding
because
me?
yeah. No, they're not kidding you. It's going to cost you if you don't have insurance, baby.
All because
you're going to
his-
die, is
his
what I've always
father
said.
Made about
It's pitiful.
$6,000 over the limit that they said that he could qualify for Obamacare. So he made $6,000 over the limit. You would think that would be a good thing, okay? That the man's making money, but he's going to get charged.
He'll be
$200
penalized for
a
it.
month and a $4,000 deductible. The kid could go all year before we could pay a fucking deductible off.
Ain't that sad? That's not
Unless it
health care.
was
That's not insurance.
catastrophic.
That's not insurance.
That is not insurance.
You know, I swear, you know, there are things that we're
sorry.
facing that just
I'm sorry
it
to
scares
get
everybody.
upset.
No, healthcare's the number one issue in this country for a reason. It's because our population is aging. Us boomers are getting old, and there's a whole lot of us. And as the adage goes, the older you get, the wiser you get. That's what they say anyway. But we can look back at our lives and say, well, yeah, when we were young, we were pretty healthy, didn't think shit about health insurance.
Well, it works for most people. There's
Yeah.
some people that are an exception to that rule. One
Oh,
of them
yes.
is in the fucking White House.
Oh, he has not
yeah,
give a shit about his health care ever since his daddy got the doctor to do the bone spurs thing. You know,
With my Medicare and my supplemental, I went for pre-surgery testing the other day,
yeah.
and it was because I had to go to Philadelphia. I had to rent a car, I had to drive 3 hours,
Oh, yeah.
and then go through
The
all kinds of
out-of-pocket
shit,
expense
and
you
then-
just get.
And then it cost me $400, and I had
Yeah.
Medicare and a
That's just to get
supplemental.
there.
It cost me. Well, it's for pre.
That's
All they did was
just
ask
to
me
get there.
questions. All
Yeah.
they did was ask me questions, and I'm like, well, fuck you.
Yeah, couldn't answer me on the phone. Don't they have video
Yeah,
chat
right.
nowadays?
Have
Hell,
you
we're
been
doing
to
it right
another
now.
country?
Yeah.
And
Have
how
you
much
been to
more
another
effective
country?
would
Have you
that
been-
have been? How much more effective would that have been to ask the questions over the phone?
Oh,
They
well,
would have
they
their
needed more
their
blood.
questions immediately.
They needed more blood. I go up there once a week, and you need more blood, you motherfuckers, and I have to put up with this pain for another 2 weeks.
And
I will.
I'd
I
like to
will,
know
I
who
will,
these
I will.
fuckers are on TV when I see them going to their doctor. Go to your doctor to ask about Spondylea the boho and see about the new product, whatever. Anyway, you know, they always show the patient walking around, beautiful office, glass all over the place, you know. It's like, I want to go to that doctor. That's the one I want. Yeah,
Put it this way: a lot of these drugs. I'm sorry, but a lot of these drugs, they're saying, okay, it cures. Like, okay, say you have like you have rash on your skin. Okay, it cures a rash, but it could give you heart palpitations.
Yeah, give you a whole freaking list of shit, including
your
death.
hair could fall out.
It's the-
Your ass could leak. Okay, put it this way: if my ass is gonna leak and my hair's falling out, fuck that drug.
Yeah, no shit. I'll keep the itch. You know, I hate that when they the ones for quitting smoking and stuff, and they'll say may cause suicidal thoughts or actions, and I think to yourself,
That's how you feel.
thoughts
how
or
you
actions.
feel.
You know, thoughts is one thing. Fucking actions, that's kind of a. You know, what the fuck are you saying?
Like, do I really want to take
No
this? I
shit,
could quit
that's-
cold turkey not have to
It
worry
just
about
scares me to death. Like, what the hell are you talking? Well, maybe you won't kill yourself. Maybe you will. But you won't be smoking? What the fuck?
You try to quit smoking, you have those feelings anyway.
Yes, I do. I know. Johnny Fly, thank you. You donated $2 through Super Chat and said, vote Trump out without a doubt. Johnny Fly's getting a little poetic out there. Thank you very much. So saith Johnny Fly. I appreciate it, bub. Tremendously.
Welcome.
There you go. Anyway, so are we getting the tar and feathers ready? I swear, I'm ready to get this man out of our house. So
I'm
fast.
ready.
I
I'm
am.
ready.
Me too.
I am.
I watched. Well, I voted early, boy.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yep.
You betcha.
I've already voted. Travis and Rose and Tyler still gonna go vote.
I like.
And-
Yep.
Yeah,
and
y'all
I
like
gonna go
that.
vote on
I've
Tuesday.
actually got mine sitting here. It's in the envelope. A
There you
friend
go.
of ours is going to take
I
everybody
got extra
that lives
wood
in
in
our
the-
complex because she works over there.
Oh,
Going
well.
to take it over, and they're going to drop them all off.
Oh, there you go.
Right on.
I got extra planks in the shed. I can load them up in the day and then bring them to put the tarred and feather asshole and ride them on a rail out of town.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Is his name David or something that does rants? I think Bernadette, you mention him every so often, or Velda does. And I listened to it the other night. I thought, right on. He's saying what I've been thinking all
Oh,
along.
David Parkman.
We need to go down there. You know.
David
in his
David
group.
Packman.
Park
Yeah,
Packman.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was, baseball.
Yeah, I
coach or
listen to him. I listen to Tom Hartman.
Yep.
If I get lucky, I get to listen to Stephanie Miller.
Yeah, I sent you a few Tom Hartman clips, I think too.
Did you?
But yeah,
There's so much. Oh, yes,
he's
I did.
good- He's good. Yeah, I sent you. I think maybe one or two. I don't know. But he's so right when he says we all ought to get together and go down there. If he refuses to get out of that White House, we'll all go down there and rip him out. I know we might get tear gas and shit.
Yeah, no shit. Does that say where he's from?
The sergeant at arms is supposed to take him out.
I don't know.
Yeah, if he doesn't go by himself, if he don't go by
Sergeant
himself,
Arms does it.
yep, his marshals do it. Paula donated $2 through Super Chat. Paula, thank you very much, dear. We appreciate it. Those donations.
Yeah, I'd like to see
Starting
him
a
say,
new
I'm
month,
still
baby.
president. And they're going, fuck you are. Get the
Oh,
hell
look
out.
at there. Bill Jones right
Your
out there in
shit's
front of
already
God and everybody. Fuck
wherever
Trump.
the
Look
fuck
at
we
that.
put it on the plane. We dropped it halfway wherever.
Yeah. Boy, howdy shit. So,
Oh yeah, and I just saw something about house plant. What is it? Potted plant plants. He says that smoking doesn't cause cancer. Oh well, then, gee, it's not the cigarettes I smoked for 45 years.
Yeah,
it
no.
must have been those damn windmills.
yeah, it's
I drove
windmills. Do you
through
live where
out
was
in
that noise?
California.
It
God,
gets
that-
you. It gets you. Or you know, you
Must
get
have been
carpal
them
tunnel from
windmills.
flushing the toilet 10 times. You know, he's a medical hazard. The man is.
And
Yeah.
we're all getting new dishwashers,
I
right?
s- did
Because,
you s-
women say
Yeah,
dishwashers.
dishwashers. You've got no. I don't know where he pulls that shit out of his ass at. But there's a damn, and you can go on. I don't know when he was talking. Marcia just showed me some of where he was recently in the last day or two, rambling on again about bullshit, about nothing, idiotic shit, and it's you just have to wonder to yourself.
I think he just talks to listen to himself, I think.
He thinks he's a fucking comedian. He thinks he's a comedian. That's what he thinks he is. It's just sad.
He's funny
Either
looking,
that
but that's
What's
about
funny
it.
is we all think he's one too, you stupid idiot.
Well, either that or he believes everything he says, and that's really shows you how a mental
Yes.
case he really is.
He believes it in the moment, I think. When he says something, he believes it in the moment. If not, if
mean,
he's
you do-
proven wrong, he whips out a Sharpie.
Proves you can't fix
Did
stupid.
you guys see Yogi's post of Ivanka and the little thing it's underneath? I got a kick out of it.
What
was
just
that?
shook the house?
It's on the show discussion. Yogi had posted it. It was a little meme with Ivanka and said her breast implants were such and such, but Daddy thinks that they should be smaller
right.
for his hands.
Yeah. I wanted my implants this big, but Daddy
Yeah.
reminded me that his hand
Well,
had
Those very
Are
small
smaller.
hands. Donnie's got very small hands, so. All right.
It's a small mind too.
Trevor's going to go find out why I felt my house shake. For some reason, I felt my house
You
shake.
have an earthquake.
Creepy.
John, I agree with you. You got my ring a ding.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I got your
Well,
what?
Maybe you had an earth. Maybe you got an earthquake, John. Who knows?
Yeah, no, I'm more worried about trees.
Johnny said something and I agreed with him.
It's probably Jenny. Like, where the hell's my peppermints, asshole?
No, she's already in the house. But just the other morning, and I mean, I got me a nice size. You can't see it, I guess. Anyway, right here, a nice size bruise right there on my arm because I woke up the other morning
Did she
and
nip you again?
no. I looked out in the driveway and lo and behold, there is this isn't a limb; it's a whole freaking tree just about is laying across my driveway. One of the very large limbs out of we have some very big live oak trees around this house. And this big old limb, I guess, broke off from somewhere up in a tree, and it came down and landed across the damn driveway. Well, Rose got to go to work, so I'm the only one up, me and Jenny, and so I went out there I had to kick it around with my foot and break some of the big branches off and knock them off the way, and then get this big old hunk of wood out of the driveway so she could get out of the driveway to go to work. And, come back in a day later, you look down at your arm and go, what the, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like, how did I prove myself? I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, they all got tickled at me today.
That's the story of my life.
Yeah,
I
mine
have
too.
bruises everywhere. I don't get off the couch. What the hell did I do?
The
Today,
thing is, you don't feel it when it happens, and then later on, it's like, what the hell is this? How did I get this?
sometimes our back sliding door sticks sometimes, and I went to go outside and I grabbed the door and it kind of didn't want to move, so I planted my foot down and just gave it a slide back. And when I did, ow, boy, howdy shit, my toe hurt. And I mean, serious, oh, what did I do? I'm thinking, did I break a toe? What did I do? I didn't do shit. No, I got stung by a bee.
Oh.
Yeah, right on
Boy,
my
John,
toe.
You're having some good days, I'll tell
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's right. It hurt for a little while, but then went away. Yeah, there's a whole pack of bees outside when Marcia feeds the hummingbirds. They come around the sweet water out there. And what do? Don't harm the bird, the bees.
Yeah.
No, I walk out amongst them all the time. I don't know, this guy, I must have stepped on him or something, but he just stung me he stung me right on the toe, right on the one next to the big toe.
Were you walking out barefoot or what?
Oh, it's up in the house. He came in the house. I
Yeah,
guess.
but how do you get stung in your toe when you have your shoes on?
I ain't got no shit. Are you shitting me? I
Oh,
got shorts on
there
right
you
now.
go.
It's like 80-something
Yeah.
degrees down here.
I'd like to bring up something that I just saw in the chat.
What's that, Bernadette?
There's a comment that says this virus is man-made. Don't believe the market crap in China.
This is
I
a
gotta
man-made.
say something about this.
Go ahead.
This is a man-made virus. Don't believe the crap that you see in China about it going through the markets and whatever have you in China. You know what? At this point, it's killing people. I don't really give a shit whether it's man-made or not. It's here in this country and it's spreading like wildfire. Please be smart about this shit.
Yeah.
Okay? The
Yeah.
best thing that you could do is wash your hands. If you got a sneeze or a cough, put it in your shirt. Just cover your mouth and your nose. Sneeze into your shirt.
Polite shit anyway.
Wash your hands. Clean your surfaces, whether it's a disinfectant. Personally, I would use bleach because it fucking kills everything.
Well,
Okay?
as far as being man-made, I can't speak to that. I can't,
I don't know
we've
that
seen a
either.
lot of viruses.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't really give a shit whether it's man-made or
Yeah.
not. The fact of the matter is that it's here now. I'm not trying to propagate any kind of misinformation or anything
No.
else like that.
No,
Okay?
you do
I
what
just
you
want
do what
people
you're
to be
being told
safe
now by the
and
CDC
be
and all.
Smart.
And
Hygiene. Good hygiene is the best thing that you can do for
There you go.
yourself and teach your kids how
Yeah.
to wash their damn little nasty ass hands.
there you go. That's what you do to try to keep from getting it or spreading it. They're saying that the mask is only really good for the person that has it to keep from spreading it when they sneeze or something like that. The chances
Exactly.
of getting it airborne are very slim, I understand, and I don't know what that means, very slim
If
or
you're
none.
sick, stay your ass at home.
Yeah, if you're sick, stay home. Yeah, and
Well, if they,
Who is
if they
that guy?
cough it out
He
in
was
the
like
air.
the health. Who was that health minister or something? Which country was it? Iran, Iraq, and he was coughing and sweating.
Iran.
yeah, that was in Iran. They recognized it on
And he
TV.
he had it.
Look,
That's nice.
the doctor that discovered this virus in China and tried to alert authorities to it, he too has died.
Yeah, he died.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just be smart about this shit. It
Well-
doesn't matter if it's man-made or if it came from fucking outer space. It's here now, and it's all
And we have to
all
deal with
over
it.
the world.
Yeah.
Don't be
And
stupid.
and if you ask
Be
me, do
smart.
I think it's going to spread? Yes, it's going to spread more. It's going to
Yes,
spread
it's
more
gonna
because
spread.
we're on a lag.
I watch the numbers every fucking day,
Yeah.
John, because
Yeah.
I have a
Because
data,
you're up in that area.
map.
You know, I'm worried now.
Yeah,
I'm worried about David and Sally.
There's a person
You know,
in my county that has it.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, they're in the same county.
And,
That
I have a respiratory infection
yeah, we
going
don't
on that
stay
I'm
the
trying to
shit
cure.
home.
Yeah,
Bernadette.
you can
No,
stay the fuck away
you
from
can't.
me and Wakanda forever.
Yeah,
Don't
no
touch
shit.
me.
You got a school
Okay?
to go to though. That's put you in a
Yeah,
high risk.
absolutely.
You're in a high risk job.
Absolutely.
Because
and
you're in-
trust me, I stay away from them little nasty ass germy little
Critters that you have
bastards
to
run
teach.
around up in there.
Get your ass away from me. Get over there. I'll teach you something. Just stay over there and I'll teach you.
Kids are nasty. They carry germs. Okay?
Oh, they do. Little rugrats. I'm telling you. I love mine. I don't know so
I
much
love
about
them.
yours.
I
Yeah.
love them all.
Oh yeah.
Including my own.
That doesn't mean they're nasty little. They're not nasty little critters. Sometimes they can be.
They are
Hey
nasty
mom,
little
look at
germy
this.
bastards,
Get that
okay?
shit out of the house. What are you doing? I
I've
raised you
seen
better than that,
adults
son.
already. I've seen adults already cough out in the air. It's like they don't think.
Oh,
they
yeah.
Cough it
Oh,
out
yeah.
in the air.
Oh yeah. You know
And if you're coughing around me, I'm gonna cover my
well,
shit.
you
That's
know,
for me,
when
not
you
for
when
you.
you know better, you do
Okay?
better. So they're just
Yes,
listening to this show.
absolutely.
It's a public service announcement that if you're sick, stay home, and if you have to go out, make sure. And it happened today. I'm telling y'all, my son Travis, Mom and I went to the store today. Had to go pick up some potting soil and some garden stuff that we wanted. And anyway, when we got home, we got out of the truck, and the first thing Travis is out there upstairs. Wash your hands. Go wash your hands. Just go wash your hands. We'll
Absolutely.
get. Yes,
Good
that's
feeling,
first.
yeah.
And soap and water
Soap
is
and
the
water.
best thing that you can use. When
Yeah.
you use hand sanitizers, only use that if you're out in public and you really have to or something
Yeah.
like that. It kills the natural stuff that's on your hands naturally. It dries your skin out and all the rest of that and makes you more susceptible to getting shit.
I know what
Soap
they can do
and water, people.
if their skin
2
dries
minutes.
out. I know what they can get. I have a
I know
friend
what
that
they can
makes.
get,
I
too.
have a friend that makes some outstanding shit for that stuff. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm bringing my Bernadette stuff to the hospital with me.
Are you?
I'm bringing my Bernadette stuff. with
Hey,
me.
let me get here. Diane Mallory donated $10 to Super Chat. Oh, look at here. She said, just so I can say, fuck King Ding Dong Donnie. So saith Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong. And
Hallelujah.
and hallelujah, that's it. She gets 2 gongs. Thank you, Diana.
That's
Thank you
right.
very much, darling. My son has not come back from telling me what made my house shake, so I assume it's either something
Just don't
alien
touch
that's out there killing everybody that goes out there, in which case I'm not going. Shit, I'm staying
don't
there.
Don't
touch
go,
nothing.
John. Don't go.
It's a murder out there. Hell, I don't want to go that way. Everybody goes, ain't coming back.
Don't
Shit,
go, John.
I'm
Did
telling
you
you.
ever have Did you ever have earthquakes down in Texas?
I, as a rule, no. But we have had the occasional one. And the last one was a pretty good shaker up in, I don't know, it was north of here, probably about 150, 200 miles from here. I used to know the town. It was a while back ago. But the first thought that came to my mind was, because I worked out in the oil field for a long time, there was some driller on some drilling rig somewhere around here who had just lifted the brake on his bit. I know it. As soon as and then that earthquake hit. You don't think made a bunch of roughnecks ass pucker just have your rig start shaking? That boy, that makes you scared. When the rig moves, you're scared. So this big thing don't
You
move
guys,
too
come
often.
on. We shake
Yeah,
out
this
here
is
every
massive.
day.
Huh?
We shake every day. We shake every day.
Do you? Well,
we
because
do.
it's looking to go to the ocean.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I'm
I'd be
gonna-
as
hey,
much as I
I'm-
want to live
I'm
in California.
2,500
That shit
feet
may
up.
scare the shit out of me.
I'm
the-
2,500 feet up,
Yeah.
and I'm waiting for my beachfront property.
there you go, baby. There you go. That's what I say when they say the sea level's going to go up 30 feet. Well, my property's
buddy.
at 32 feet. Beachfront property, baby.
That's right.
Really quick, did you take care of that one?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just making
Diana
sure.
Mallory. Yes,
Yes.
just she did it just so
Okay.
she could say fuck the King Dong.
Okay,
Ding
well I
Dong
forgot to have my
Dunny.
bells, so
There you go.
there's your bells.
There you go.
No,
Yeah,
I
well,
went to go check and make sure Rose
I
was
did-
good, and then I had to stop and talk to Jenny because she was huffing and puffing at me. So
Where was she?
she's in her pen right here. I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure she was.
Did
good.
you have a candy?
No, but I
Did
gave
you
her
have a
company.
cookie?
No, because I didn't expect
What kind
her
of
to
shit
be
is
there.
that?
I know I'm the worst. I mean, it's bad enough she's freaked out of me, so it's like I don't even give her treats. So.
Yep.
I mean, not ever, but just in this case, I didn't give her a treat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make it up to her when I go back
Better
down.
when you go back down.
Yeah.
Take her
Maybe
cookie.
if, maybe if you kiss her on the nose enough times, she'll
I'd
forgive
kiss
you.
that nose any day of the week.
I would hope so. Unfortunately,
sweetie.
I mean, we've said the story. I don't know how many times. I was the one who administered the medicine when we had that vicious dog attack, and so when she sees me, she knows
but
pain. So.
she doesn't hold grudge like that. She knew what was going on. It was painful, but she knew what was going on.
Yep.
You know, had to do it. So, anyway, so you're done, Deborah, or you got to go back again for another round?
Well, no. Actually, my surgery is on
Oh,
the 17th, and I told them already. The surgeon really likes me. It was supposed to be the 13th, but he'll be in Haiti because he's with Doctors Without Borders. But he
oh,
really
what a
wants
nice
to do
guy.
my surgery. And I told him, since it's going to be on St. Patrick's Day, if you have to hook me up with bags and stuff, could one of them have beer?
Really,
And,
really. It's
like,
St. Patty's Day. What do you expect
He
here?
just thinks I'm hilarious, and he goes, "I want to hang
Did-
with you," and he
did-
wants to see pictures of my van. So
Did-
I told him where to go on the Nissan NV 2500.
Did you spell his name right in the will?
Facebook? Well, yeah, I told him. I said, "You ain't gonna go in my will until I come out of this."
Yeah, I'll change the will
So-
after you get me out.
I mean,
Yeah, there's a.
this guy just thinks he says I really, he goes, but he's like, "I want to hang with you," and I said, "Campfire beer." He's
Tell
like,
him to hang
"I'm
up.
for it. He's all for it.
Say, get in, buckle up, shut up,
No.
and hang on.
Yep.
So I kind of trust him now, and
Good.
and
Good.
and Thomas Jefferson's supposed to be the best in the area.
Thomas
So-
Jefferson. That sounds like a
Thomas
trustworthy
Jefferson
name.
University.
I heard that name
Thomas
before
Jefferson
somewhere.
University
Well, good.
Hospital. So
Well,
I'll
I
be in
thought
Philly.
I didn't know if the surgery had already been done and you're recuperating, or if it had come yet. So I'm
No,
glad you.
I wouldn't be talking. I am not going to be talking for a while.
Okay,
I want to ask them if I can bring my laptop so I can make a short video
Then,
and just wave to you with my trach tube.
So you have not been hospitalized or been tied up medically here lately, right?
No, just
Okay,
going
then
back and forth
collectively
with
from the
my-
rest of us there, Deborah, fuck you. No,
Yeah, it's like-
we was worried about you, darling. We was just talking about you the other night. You could back it up and look in the show the other night. Anybody seen Deborah? No, nobody seen Deborah. Well, we need to check with Andy. Yeah, Andy usually knows what Deborah's up. We was concerned about you, darling. We really were.
I had to get on
I'm just
tonight.
letting you know, baby. This is a family love. We like to keep track of our family, baby.
I had to get on tonight because I said I just
Yep.
fall asleep on the couch. When I don't feel good, my mother said I've always been like this. I don't feel good. I want to hide under the covers. When I feel better, I'll come out. The only reason I get up every day is because to take care of my dogs.
There you go.
I have
there
to
you go.
take care of my dogs.
That's a good
And I'm
reason
like,
to get
you know
up.
what? You are not going to kill me. You are not going to. Your first husband couldn't kill me. Second husband couldn't kill me. And his
Damn
little-
sure ain't gonna be two little dogs like that, huh?
You can. In New York subway when I'm drunk in the middle of the night,
Oh,
you can't
baby.
kill me.
That's right. I'm
You
telling
can't
you.
kill me. They said you got to get up 3 times a day after surgery, and you got to walk around. I said, good, because I'm getting the fuck out of here.
There you go. There you go. Anyway.
So I'll be there for a week. They said, if you don't heal properly, we're going to put you in rehab. But I said, no, you're not, because I'm going home. I'm sanitizing the bedroom. My girlfriend's coming over here and making sure all the dog hair is gone. And I am coming home after a week.
There you go,
That's
baby.
it. I will
We'll
talk to
just
you guys
take care.
the night before, but I am coming home a week after my surgery. God damn it.
There you
Fuck
go.
Trump.
Yep, fuck Trump. Out of the way,
Hey.
bitches. I'm back. I know. I know.
That's right.
I gotta
I
make
know how
sure
it
he
is.
gets his ass out of there.
There you go. There you go.
I love you all, and I appreciate your concern. Really, is my family. It's my family.
We are.
I will let you know.
Well.
If I can't talk, I'll send you.
Yeah,
a
send a
postcard.
message or something. Let us know. Because we do. We'd like to stay informed, and we're always concerned.
Excuse
You know,
me.
except for that Johnny Fly guy. You know,
Uh,
except for that guy.
Hey,
Eh,
hey,
him,
just to let you know, now.
What?
Don't tell everybody, okay?
And we ain't gonna tell a soul. Nobody's
okay,
gonna
we
hear
won't tell
shit.
nobody.
Okay, March 16th is my birthday. If I would have been born
Oh,
one more
damn.
day, yeah, I'll be. Well, I don't know if I should tell my age.
Yeah,
I'm
go
getting
ahead.
Younger.
Yeah, you're younger than I am, so kiss my ass.
I'll be 64.
Oh, really? Well, you're not that
You
far behind me.
whippersnapper.
No, I'm not.
Well, there you go. I'm blazing a trail, buddy. I'm blazing a trail.
There you
Somebody's
go.
up ahead of me, blazing the trail for me. I'm just following the crumbs.
I gotta make 68 in June.
Hey, I have
gotta
to
make
say
68 in June. We'll
I
a
have to
party.
say the the YouTube chat is blazed right now. Okay.
I'm catching that too. Oh, that's funny.
What?
Oh, the YouTube chat is blazed right now.
In your generation, Dad, that would be stoned off their ass.
Are they blazed?
Yeah.
Are they blazed? I knew
Blazed
that.
one,
I already knew that.
Or are you
I
two,
was just waiting to see if you.
or
Look
were
at that.
you two blazed to know what blazed meant? Whoa, we're getting deep here.
That's right, David. The
It's
Democrats
possible.
are
It's
poised
possible,
to make
Travis.
marijuana legal all across the country. I don't know about the Republicans. I don't think they've been charged right now. They could do it tomorrow. They ain't done it.
Oh, it's so much more
Yeah.
fun when it's illegal, you guys. Okay.
Nah, I don't believe that shit.
Yeah, I don't know
No,
about
no,
that
no,
either.
no, no. I've seen them freaking stores y'all got
Trust
out there. Looks like a cotton picking candy store. You should, and they got names on everything, and you can get it in different methods. What do you want to smoke it? Do you want to wax it? You want some candy? What do you want there? I want some pot.
Hey.
Down in Texas, we call it pot.
I think that's just what
You got some
you
smoke?
call it.
We
Huh?
call it a
That's
lid.
what it was called, pot.
Yeah, we used to call it a lid, and it used to be
Lid.
Mary Jane.
4-finger lid,
Mary.
which
Yeah,
means the
yeah.
bag was that big. That's what
My
it was
nephew
back
told me
in our
they've
day.
even got one called Willy Wonka's.
Oh, I
Willy
bet.
Wonka's
I bet.
something or other. Yeah.
They got all sorts of names on that shit. You know,
I want to do my rehab at Bernadette's house.
no shit.
Yeah, come on. We do that.
No shit.
Me too.
I
I
need
gotta
to
go
tell you,
get surgery.
we need to have a camping roundup out there at Bernadette's house and just, build a campfire.
Sit
sit
out
around.
by the fire and
Yeah.
get high.
That's it. That's it. That would work. That'll work.
Okay, I just posed a question to the chat room. We're gonna see how many names come up.
Now I'm look. Oh, I see it. How many names do you know for marijuana? For the evil
There you go.
plant from hell.
Here we
Next
go.
thing you
Mary
know,
Jane.
you smoke
A
one
dime
joint.
bag.
Oh my God!
Oh,
this
here it
is
is.
going so fast.
Here it is. Pot, weed, a dime bag. William Nelson has some Gold Star shit. Indica gummy bears. Oh, are you shitting me? Indica gummy bears. The inside of a weed dispensary is wondrous. Listen to that. See, that's just
Wacky tobacco.
yeah, wacky tobacco.
Oh, that's fine. I just put that in the chat, TW. Oh man.
I did that once in the early 70s, and,
Joint.
and I
Michael
couldn't figure
Smith's
out
what
how
I
I
call
got
it.
to Burger King.
Got a joint. That's it. Pacalolo.
And then I got
Somebody
back from
old bat
Burger
from
King.
Two Cats. With Two Cats, Pacalolo. That's Hawaiian, baby.
There you go.
That is that.
Hey,
yeah,
John, you got to
Huh.
look up that song called "Wacky Tobacco" by Toby.
by Toby Keith. I heard the
Yep.
one. Who sung that one? I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
That was Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
Yeah.
I'll never smoke weed.
Yeah, but they've
with
got,
Willie
but then they've
again.
got another. He's got another one. My wacky
Chronic.
tobacco.
If you're lucky,
Feel
you're
it
lucky,
coming
you
up
get
on
chronic.
you.
They have that down here.
Lettuce.
They got chronic down here. I mean, they have it. I don't have it.
Honestly, after watching that one Vice special a little bit earlier today, I mean, I always called it this, but I like the term medicine because that's what it is. Medicine.
We did because we were watching the Vice channel, I guess, and the next story. The first story we watched, I guess, was about the growers up in Humboldt County and all that back in the day. And the next story was the fight for the Veterans Administration to recognize marijuana as a method of treating PTSD, which you don't really need. Yes, it does. It needs to be. My brother suffers from PTSD. PTSD. He was
PTSD.
Yeah, what he said.
PTSD,
And I say,
all them other alphabetical letters too. I know them all.
I say,
It works for me.
hell yes.
Okay, John, do the alphabet backwards.
Oh yeah, if the cop ever pulled me over and said, "Dude, take me to jail," because I can't do that. I don't give a shit if I was sober all day long.
I used to be able to, but I'm not gonna even try.
ZYX. There you go. That's as far as I'm going. I ain't going no farther. Kiss my ass. I'll have trouble getting it forward. Backwards
Hey, you
as
know what,
shit.
John? They say, because I also have glaucoma, they say that's supposed to be good for glaucoma. And I asked a doctor about that with pot, and he said it doesn't really, it lowers it a little bit, but it's not really worth using it. I don't know.
Well, you know the way I look at it is marijuana has helped a tremendous lot of people. We first started hearing about it being used for cancer patients having to go through chemo or something, and how it made the stomach increase the appetite a little bit, and we all get a chuckle, oh, munchy stuff. Look at that. There are so many benefits to the marijuana plant. CBD now is just being explored. There are so many medicinal uses that haven't even been explored because of the demonization, and it's been going on forever. When I was in my young teens growing up in Louisiana, we knew of the place over in Mississippi where the government grew pot. There was a place over there surrounded by looked like a freaking prison.
Big fence around it.
Yeah, big fence around
yeah.
it. They grew beautiful pot over there for years. They're still doing it now. They go on the inside and there's 55-gallon
That's
drums.
what's wrong with Donnie, huh?
Yeah. You've been, how long do you want to test it? It's just a bullshit. If you want to see the scientific results of long-term use, look out in the population. It's there. It's right in front
It
of
was
you.
all them damn hippies in the 60s.
Yeah, that's us. That's
All
us.
them damn hippies.
Oh yeah, it's funny to listen around. I go down. We have a little community room, and we go down and we have coffee, and we just sit there, and, BS and stuff. But it's funny to listen to the people around here because they always used to say, "Oh, that pot's just not very good for this," and now it's, "Oh, that CBD oil, you just can't get over that stuff. It's just great for your joints."
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
Yeah.
come on,
It
see,
is.
there you go.
It's but the problem is that Big Pharma hasn't got their name on it yet. That's the big holdup here.
And what Space
As
Cadet
far as-
David mentioned here, Bloomberg and Biden still got outdated views on marijuana. And
They do.
again, I will always ask the question because here's the thing: I do CBD. My body doesn't work too well with THC, unfortunately. But CBD works wonders. And my question, and it's everybody's question, let's be honest: how is it that marijuana is such the devil's vegetable and all that other shit, but anybody can go get alcohol anywhere, any day of the week, past the age of 21?
Or cigarettes.
Or cigarettes.
and/or pills.
Cigarettes. And/or pills.
And or pills.
Yes.
All of which are worse for you, or bad for you, in one way or another. Yes, that's my argument. The drug war itself, it has been a war. It's a war against the poor, is what it's been. That's who it affects. That's who it's against. It is
Well,
put.
I'd rather
Just watch out for those
eat
windmills.
it instead of smoking it.
What's that, Johnny?
I said I'd rather eat it than smoke it though, because well, you know, you get older and stuff, your lungs aren't the same as when you were younger. So
Yeah.
You can
I
eat
don't
it.
need to go.
You can eat
Yeah,
it.
you can eat it.
At your own risk.
You
Yeah.
can.
At
You
your
can
own
even
risk.
rub it on your
Brownies
skin.
are good, man.
Well, what do you mean it's at my own risk, Travis?
Travis,
Uh, no,
Travis
that's
would
a-
be
no-
like that cop
No.
who's him and his wife ate some brownies and they called 911. I think we're gonna die.
Yeah,
I think we're
Oh,
gonna
I
die.
heard that.
Um,
You did
I
give us
don't-
911.
Yes,
Yes.
called 911.
It was
They were
hilarious
stoned on their
because
ass and
they
they
were
thought they
dying.
was gonna die. Are you shit?
I won't go into the story too far, but it was my first experience with the devil's lettuce, and it wasn't the best one because no one told me how long it would last and how
Not long
potent
enough.
it was. Oh, not long enough. Well, for me, that was 6-7 hours, and it lasted all throughout the next day, really. But here's the thing: I'm a lightweight toward anything. Give me a Benadryl, and I'll fall asleep. So, yeah, no, just my experiences
If
with
I
that.
was
it's
in a
just-
state that it was legal, say hypothetically speaking,
Mhm.
I would be what people would consider a heavy consumer.
No. For real?
My tolerance is much. If I lived in a state like that where I could do that, my tolerance level is high. You know, because I tell people I smoked my first joint in 1969. I'm 67 years old. I'm still here, and I'm still smoking. And for those that right, well,
And
yeah,
to be honest, you're quite healthy.
I'm pretty damn healthy.
You're pretty damn healthy. Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep my manly chest out. Are you shitting me?
Well, you're
Don't laugh.
You're lucky. My lungs are clear. I'm all of a sudden, but they're taking out half my tongue. Well, some people say I should shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll talk only half as much. They'll be happy. Fuck that.
Yeah, half as much. Oh, you're a comedian now.
I'm trying,
So
baby.
they're gonna take some chunk out of my thigh, and I said, "Good luck finding anything in my thigh, because I'm like 112 pounds now.
Oh no,
I'm skinnier than last year when I saw you."
yeah. Was it last year? It was more than that, wasn't it? It's been
No,
longer
it was
than
a
that.
year ago.
No, it was
A
a
year
year
ago?
ago. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
sure it was only a year ago.
Seems
I
like
get- I
longer,
understand.
so
Yeah, it
it's
was
been
last
too
year.
long.
Yeah.
It
It was-
seems
My
like longer.
armpits are so sunken in. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna take Scotch tape and wax my
Wax.
forehead."
Oh shit! It ain't gonna be no time you'll be on the road again.
It looked like I got out of the death march. I'm taking down all the mirrors. I put
this
stuff up from the mirrors in my bathroom because it's gross.
It's gross. I don't want to look no more. That's the way I feel when I look. I don't want to look no more. Shit. It ain't pretty anymore in
when
my
is
eyes.
it that I know I've done that myself. I look in the mirror like, who the hell's that bald old man sitting staring back at me?
Yeah, who the fuck is that? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about me.
Who the hell's that?
And what'd you do with? And what did you
What'd
do
you
with
do?
John?
Yeah.
I was so skinny when I grew up. I didn't grow boobs until I was in my 30s, and I was so happy when I finally got them. And now they're gone.
Hey, I'm still
They're
waiting on
gone.
mine.
It's
There's
just like-
nothing happening.
It's like you ever pop a balloon, it just goes and deflates and hangs there. Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, I've been asked, John, don't you have a feminine side? I have a feminine side. She's just a lesbian. That's all.
Yeah.
That's my feminine
Yeah.
side's a lesbian.
I said that before myself. I read the
Well.
book, Men Are From Mars. And
Yes,
Women
men
from
are.
Venus.
Yes,
For Venus, yep.
I
Yes.
got in touch with
and
my
my
feminine
and my
side.
wife constantly is up. Well, not constantly, but occasionally will remind me while she's saying things, griping about things, and I'm not supposed to take that to heart because remember the book, honey, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That she is just doing that to vent, to release her anxieties about things, and you don't really have to take it to heart. But I always have to remind her, honey, read the book again because men are from Mars. You complain, we see it as something we have to fix. I don't care why you say it. You're pissed off at something or don't like something. I got to fix it. That's my job. What's up? I got to fix that shit.
I got to fix it. Yep.
And I think you're right, Diana Mallory just donated $2 through Super Chat and said, time for another meet and greet. So saith Diana Mallory, and yes, baby, it is time for another meet and greet. I'd be up for that anytime. You?
I say y'all
Well,
meet
yeah,
up here in
duh.
Colorado.
Up in Colorado?
I'd like that.
I may
Yeah.
not leave. I don't want to go yet. Can we stay another day?
Don't take me home yet.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Hey,
thank you, Diana, so much for that. We appreciate it, darling. What
We
was
should
that?
go to northern Arkansas. John told me you got to go to northern Arkansas, and I was so happy when I found that campground. And I put all those pictures
I
out there.
love
found a
northern
real
Arkansas.
I stayed 3 days. It was great.
I loved
A
northern
real
Arkansas.
campground.
We
and,
were.
and I was able to take the bus into town and leave the dogs in the campground.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great.
mm.
Eureka Springs, and it was so gay. I was so happy.
Oh,
because
man,
was so
it is.
gay.
I've said it before. As a matter of fact, I've said it on this show. I was impressed with the whole state of Arkansas, for one thing, because we traveled from the south of it all the way up through the north, even drove down Highway 7. And if you have not been down Highway 7 in Arkansas, I'll give you a hint. It's
That's a switchback.
yeah,
And they call it the Razorback.
yeah. There's places up there where you look down in the canyon in the holler, and I mean to tell you, it's straight down cliff. And where the hell did this shit come from?
Oh, I did that in the Sierras.
I did it on a Goldwing.
Did you? Man, that is a curvy ass road.
Yeah,
We stopped at the only place up in this really high spot up there that had a little store. Marcia had to go to the restroom and whatnot. And the story there, she did not go to the restroom because there was a hole in the damn door, and there was some men sitting out there, and it was just like, right out of Dueling Banjos. I was expecting to hear the music any minute. It's like, shit. She got out of there. But they had a sign, they had a T-shirt there, and I bought it. And it says, I can't remember the name of the place, but it says it's not the end of the
Like,
earth.
I'm good, honey. I'll
But
just
you can
wait
see
till
it
we
from
get in
here.
the car.
Yeah.
And you're not going in the car. No, I don't care. But I
It
just
took us
like
all
going there
freaking
either.
day to get across Arkansas. All day. From sunrise. Well, let's take this sip. And it's a scenic route. Let's do that because we were in no hurry. We're coming back from the Tri-City area, the Rock Island, Illinois, Rock Island Arsenal. That's where I went to school at for the Army. Anyway, we were on our way back from some schooling I had to do up there from the Army, and took Highway 7 as just the scenic route, and holy shit. It's a good thing you were on a motorcycle because I had hell on it in a car, or
Yeah.
in my truck is actually.
Some serious switchbacks.
Oh shit! Hairpin curves.
John,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
John, did you see the super chat?
Yes, ma'am. Dawn Little donated $2 through Super Chat and said, "Really? No one wants to come to Pennsylvania? Are you shitting me? I do. I want to go up to the Poconos. I do indeed. So saith Dawn Little."
That's not.
And Doom Chaser has just subscribed to our YouTube channel. We appreciate that very much, Doom Chaser. Thank you very much. And
Hey, John?
and Dawn, thank you. But yes, I want to go to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, definitely come up here. Listen, there's a fellow Blue Daughter by the name of Gary Spring. He's on Discord in the chat, but he wants to know how to get on the live show or how to do that.
Well, did he bring
So
the
maybe
password?
somebody-
Oh, well, for one,
Did he bring the
another
password?
YouTuber that's been with us forever that we've talked to in the chat numerous times have joined. Boy, that's 2 people tonight. That's awesome. Hang on, I'll bring him in just a second.
Does he know the password? I'll ask him when he gets here.
No.
I'll ask him. I'll ask him as soon as Gary. Gary, do you know the password, Gary?
Like, I'm good, honey. I'll
you
just
can
wait
see it
till we
from
get in
here.
the car.
Nope.
And you're not going in the car. No, I don't care. But
It
I just
took us
like
all
going there.
day to get
Hello?
across
Can you hear me?
Yes. All day.
Oh.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Gary. Yes, Gary. We can. Do you? Are you listening with the speaker on the?
I'm on laptop. I'm on a laptop.
Okay, hold on. We've got some feedback coming from somewhere.
Yeah, no, Gary, if you're listening to us on YouTube or Facebook, close that window out because we're getting the feedback through your microphone.
We were on our way back from.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes, we can.
yes,
Gary.
we can,
How you
Gary.
doing?
Hi.
All
Not bad. Not too bad.
Where are you at, Gary? Where in the country are you?
I'm in Canada, right near Vancouver, BC.
Is that right? Well,
Yeah.
y'all use beaver bucks up there.
Yeah.
There
Oh, yeah.
you go.
Yes.
Well, we're glad to have you, Gary. Thank you
Gary's
very
been
much
with us for quite some time. We've talked in the
Yeah.
chat and stuff before.
Oh, have
too.
we?
Yes, of course.
Jesus,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
losing
I've
my
been there a
freaking
long
mind.
No, in the YouTube chat. He's
Oh,
never
okay.
been on the show
Yeah,
before,
I'm always on
Oh.
YouTube. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we appreciate.
So,
Love
excuse me,
those
gentlemen.
Canadians.
Gary,
Yes, Canadian.
I just
Yes,
want,
hi.
I just would like to let you know that the chat room that you just left, and now you're in here on
Oh.
Discord and on live on the show, wants you to know that the password is fuck Trump.
I think she said fuck Trump. That's the password, Gary. So from
I
now
totally
on,
agree with that, yeah. I
when-
totally agree.
when,
Fuck Trump, yes.
when anybody asks you what the password to get in here is, just it's always been fuck Trump.
Okay. Okay.
Don't
so I-
don't let them fool you, Gary. This is just something that just got established. Don't
Hey,
don't
hey,
let them
hey.
don't let
Well,
them.
You don't know when we wrote these rules. You don't know.
I'm here every show. I would think I'd know if I would be the one putting in the password.
You go out, Travis. Sometimes you do leave the room.
Yes,
That
you
is
did leave
fair. That is fair. You're
And
right.
we voted while you were gone, so shut up.
And
It
we
was
Okay,
changed
you're
the
right.
rules while you was
democracy
out.
at work, baby. We just wait till you're out of the room. We're Republicans like that way. Wait till he's gone, then we'll take a vote.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it mischievously.
Well, Gary, what do you
So that-
what do you think about the political process that's going on down here in the States?
Well, it's been a real shit show, I must say. It's
Yeah?
been crazy. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
just one thing after another, you know.
Yeah, yeah. The
You know.
last debate was not that much to be very proud of.
I see Steyer there took off. He's no longer in there anymore.
Yeah.
I think Steyer's gone, yeah. So
And Pete Buttigieg dropped out today.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he just dropped right before we came on the air. As a matter of fact, it came on breaking news that Pete Buttigieg is out and Tom Steyer's out.
Oh.
So
Well, I think, millionaires need not apply. That's what I think.
Yeah.
No one, just
Sounds fair.
yeah, it
You
sounds
know.
like a good test right there. Billionaires need not apply. You got enough
Well,
already.
You gotta convince Bloomberg of that now.
Yeah, no, he ain't being convinced yet. I
They
think,
will at the ballot box.
yeah, they'll speak at the ballot box. I don't think, even with all the, like I say down here, I don't know about y'all, but here in Texas, you can't, turn on the TV or turn the channel on the TV without seeing a Bloomberg ad or one showing up in your mailbox or, he's trying to blanket the state here. So I don't know how it is where
Well,
y'all are.
Well, he's got far too much money, It's one of those things,
Yeah.
He's
You'd think he
he's
could
got-
figure out some way to use it.
Well,
One thing,
yeah.
Dyer, he and his wife have started a number of charities.
Yes. Yeah.
Using his money. Good.
And to be fair, if you look, Bloomberg has put his money out there in some good causes too. Let's don't fool ourselves on
Yeah,
who
keeping
he
Johnny
is.
busy.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, broken clock is wrong is right twice a day, sort of thing. He has invested some of his money into good causes, into communities that needed it. So, you got to give credit where credit's due, I guess. But do I want Bloomberg?
No, you don't. Because
No, I
No,
he-
no.
No, I don't. Passionately,
he's a
no,
wolf
I
in sheep's
don't.
clothing.
But
Well,
no, I don't.
Trump's one.
But if he is the candidate, I will vote for him. If you
Yeah,
put
whichever-
Bloomberg up against Trump, I'm voting for Bloomberg.
Whichever is blue, right? That's number one. I
That's
think,
it. Vote blue no matter who. Because even looking between Bloomberg, who I don't particularly have a liking for. Excuse me.
Yeah, New Yorkers said
Excuse
that I wasn't there when Bloomberg was in office, but New Yorkers say that he sucked as mayor. So I don't know about that.
I'm sorry.
Well, I do think that each one is better than Trump. Either way.
That's the key.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know.
And that's where we have to remind ourselves, regardless of whether, because I do believe that we're going to come in. It's just down between Bernie and Biden. There's the two separations of our party, those that are centrist Democrats and leftist Democrats, or moderates and liberals, however you want to designate that. That is the divide. in Elizabeth Warren is very close to Bernie. Buttigieg, who was very close to Biden, and Tom Steyer was a little bit closer to Biden. In their policies and in their beliefs, they're more centrist Democrats than they are in liberal Democrats.
I worry about Biden because I just don't want him to say anything stupid. Because sometimes he just it's like, oh well,
a
I'm
gaffe.
I'm coasting.
Yeah.
Then he shouldn't talk, man. Shit.
Yeah, you got to worry about Joe's gaffes that he always comes up. He'll say something that they go to fact check and say, "Oh wait, Grandpa, no, that didn't happen."
Hey, John, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's the 2 for blue this week?
Bernadette, thank you very much for asking me that.
We talked about this in the Blue Room. I want Arizona. I want Mark Kelly in Arizona because if he gets in, Moscow Mitch is done. We need Arizona. We really.
We're gonna get to Arizona too.
We need to get rid of.
We just did
Arizona.
We just did Kentucky
so close.
With Amy McGrath out there. We put her up there for 2 for blue for a week. Today is
I've
Sunday.
been waiting for you to bring it up.
I'm
and I'm
sorry we got right into the chat. You know how it is with good company.
Yes, of course.
She got my $2.
Did she? She got mine too. She got mine too.
Cash.
And we are going to do it every time. And we're calling it 2 for blue. And this time it's Jamie Harrison out in South Carolina going up against our the fabulous Lindsey Graham. So we're going to hit Jamie Harrison this week. He is going to be our 2 for blue this week. So if you have $2, whatever, you can read.
You got a link?
Yeah, we got the link to his website right here, jamieharrison.com. And if you want to send him a postcard of encouragement or whatever, you can go, or you can send it to his P.O. Box 1767, Columbia, South Carolina 29202. And you can see what he's up to on Twitter at Harrison Jamie. Yeah, Harrison Jamie.
Harrison Jamie.
I thought I was going dyslexic there for a second. No, Harrison Jamie. And he's going to be our 2 for blue this week.
He is the lead candidate, Democratic candidate out there in South Carolina. Like I say, he's going up against Lindsey Graham. So, Lindsey being the powerhouse that he is, or at least he thinks he is, in that state, he needs to be challenged. He needs to be removed. He's, in my book, just another Russian hack nowadays.
Well, I said in the Blue Room before, I said, well, I already gave, a few months ago, I gave $50 to Amy McGrath. Jamie Harrison, I gave him $50 a couple of months ago, and I have 42 emails a day from him now.
Boy, saying thank you.
I give $50 to everybody.
Well, Deborah, thank you very much for that. Because we're calling it 2 for blue because I got $2 I can send. I figure a lot of people have $2, but if you have the ability to donate more, these are states that we need in the Senate. That's so important that we not only beat Donnie's ass and kick him out of that White House. We need to take the Senate. So those of us all around the country, take a couple of bucks, send it to Jamie Harrison. We're going to highlight him all the live shows this week and try to get him a little bump in there. And we're going to continue doing this with other Senate races across the country that are important for us to take. And, I think,
Can you still give to the Amy or whatever her name is?
Yes, Amy McGrath.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we're just giving a list, but we're going to play them one for a week. It's 3 shows live that we can promote each one of those races. To try to give them the step up and let them know. Not if you can't afford the $2, send them a postcard. Whatever that costs nowadays, $10 I think for a postcard.
The most important races that
I have a message for Deborah.
The most important.
Yes, it is the message to know that they're supported across this country.
Well, we're
I have a message for Deborah from the YouTube chat. Pepsi Max said, Deborah, send me $50 and I'll email you too.
Yeah. Yeah, put that out there. Send me bucks. I'll email you every day. So, anyway.
You're you're so precious. Aren't you? Isn't he
I want to
special?
thank
Isn't he
James
precious?
D55055 donated $10 through Super Chat and said, I like this. Texas going blue. Yahoo! Yes, sir, James. That's right, buddy. We
Gonna
are
break my
trying
bell.
hard
Jesus Christ,
to make
yes.
this state go blue. We are close. MJ Hager
Ding, 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 ding,
is going to be one of them that we're going to highlight here in Texas. She's running up against John Cornhole. Cornyn. So we're trying to get him seated and get MJ Haggard, who is a veteran, by the way.
Is that a real name, Cornhole? Wait, I missed that.
Cornhole.
Cornhole, John Cornhole. Yeah, you can have him. We'll pack him up and send him right out to you.
Boy, that was a guy that was teased when he was little. Hey, you're a cornhole.
Yeah, there was a Cornwall. I know that. Admiral, I think. Admiral Cornwall. Or something like that. Back in the history, I remember. Part of my history.
Cornwall.
Cornwall. Yeah, there was a Cornwall.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. That's Lone Wolf. I think he was there. Lone Wolf. You remember Cornwall? You remember that guy?
Are you talking about John Cornyn?
Yeah, that's the guy. No, well, that's who we were talking about. No, we're talking about the Admiral Cornwall. Or General Cornwall? Admiral. Admiral Cornwall. Remember it back in the Civil War, I think. No, not Civil War. I think it was the War for Independence. I was
Jeez,
just
this
wondering
is
if you knew him.
This is like the second time I feel like I should slap you for that tonight.
I'm just shitting with him.
General in the Continental Army.
Yes, was he? Was he in the Continental? There you go. See, I knew Lone Wolf knew his shit. That's not saying I didn't know. I was just seeing if he knows.
I thought you were more referencing an age thing here or some shit.
Shut up, youngin.
I heard your
You-
choice and
you-
just agreed with you to make you look good.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I need all the help I can get, baby. I'm telling you. See, General Cornwall
I know what,
Jackson.
I
That's
know
it.
what a wingman is.
There you go. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Saved my ass. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, look, there's
Cornhole
Kay
is a
Allen.
man.
She's out in D.C. area. Hi, Kay. How are you doing, darling? She's been with us a long time. I've talked to her on the thing before. Yep. Dang, I'm just saying. Hello, Martha.
What?
And then there was an awkward silence.
You're the one piloting the ship.
Ah,
You're the one that
shit,
decides
y'all are
whether
in
or
bad
not-
shape now. I'm the
you're
one
supposed to
piloting the
be
ship.
Echo.
I get distracted. I look out the window. What was that over
Well,
there?
I mean, if it's that bad, don't worry, because we're already at our
See?
hour and a half mark, so we can.
I'm not up there to fly the plane. I'm a maintenance guy. I fix your airplane. Put your ass in the seat. I'll be sitting right behind you. If something goes wrong, tell me.
And
I'll
then
go
why is
fix
that?
it.
Why is it that I get phone calls when I'm right when I leave the house? Hey, Travis, something's
It's
broken. I need
bullshit.
you to fix
This
it.
is Not every time.
Sorry.
Sometimes, maybe.
9 out of
More
10
times
times?
than not. What's-
There's been a few.
usually starts with, what's my password?
Oh god, those are the worst. Because after a while, it's like I try to remember, but it's like, Dad, I got like my own like 20 passwords I have to remember. You know, I don't have the room to memorize your passwords.
Shit, I just did one today. I set up Zelly.
What the fuck is that?
Bernadette,
Yes.
I set up my Zelly today. You don't know what
Okay,
Zelly
cool.
is.
No.
Yeah,
No,
see?
he don't need to know.
That's
just
right.
mean-
It's a secret shit thing. And
Okay.
you don't know what
Yeah,
it
the
is. So there you go.
password.
Who's the techie around here now? Huh?
Bernadette,
worry
Bernadette, just tell me, should I worry about him or no?
Yeah, you should worry.
You should
Oh,
always worry. You should always worry. The answer to
It has
that
anything
question
to
is
do with
always
techies to
yes.
worry.
Oh boy. Okay. I'll look into it tonight then.
Boy, howdy shit.
You should write them down in a little book, but just keep it, where you know
he
where
does.
it is.
He does, Johnny. He does.
got
and
books.
and then he loses sight. Which one's
I got
which?
books. I got stacks of
Oh,
shit.
no.
They don't cross out the ones.
Y'all
that
don't know how
they-
many of these spiral notebook takes. I got. Look at here. I'm ready though.
What?
Here's my new one, and I got the big thick one this
Oh,
time.
new
See?
notebook.
Because I'm almost done with this one, but last time I got a little thin one, or a single spiral. This is one of them triple,
Yeah.
and I think I have 3 of these.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Posterity.
We actually, it's funny because they're on sale right now, right?
John Heron could tell you, that's when the archaeologists come around digging up and they find that, look at manuscripts, and then sometime in the future
ancient writings.
they'll figure out this guy had a problem.
No, so
this guy was really had a problem.
It's funny though that you got that because we all just got notebooks because we're about to all go visit a friend to play some. First time we've played D&D in a few years, so we got our notebooks ready to take down notes and all
yes,
that
I
other
seen
junk
you bring
stuff.
your brother home a notebook.
Yeah.
So you can write down shit of the game you're playing because that's the game that you make up the shit as you go along game.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not making up the shit. The DM's making up the shit. I
But
just have to.
shit is being made up while you go in the game.
Yeah.
See, I have difficulty with that one.
All my notebooks are my travel books.
Yeah,
my
see?
camping adventures. All
Yeah.
my camping adventures, and I have one for each year, each dog, different dogs, and you should see the one I made up last year when I went to visit all you guys. I'm like, God damn it, Leo's making me climb around in the woods with my flip-flops on. If I catch up with him, I'll kick his ass.
Did he take you out to the dog park? I haven't seen Leo lately.
I love that dog park.
Yeah.
I love that dog park. It's It's like 2 football fields, and the dogs
It
are
looked
going
pretty.
crazy.
Yeah, when I see the videos,
And
when he
then let's go walk through the woods. Let's go walk through the woods. His 4 dogs, my 2 dogs, and it was hilarious. It was great. It was great.
his 2 big Weimaraners against Cinnamon and
No, he only had one. He only had one, and she wanted to hang out with my dog.
hush up, I'm
And
trying
that
to
little
remember the dog,
that
your other
tiny
dogs.
dog, the tiniest dog, she's still in charge. You see his pictures. She's still on her space on the couch. That's her part of the couch, and she'll kick your ass.
Cinnamon and
She's
wait a
on
minute,
the couch.
what's the other?
Rachel.
Rachel? Rachel and Cinnamon?
Rachel.
Oh no, that Rachel is Leo's dogs.
Oh, that's who I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
no,
about.
I'm
The
thinking of Deborah's
Weimaraner.
dogs are Cinnamon and
Angel.
Angel. I'm sorry, Deborah, for a moment there. I got half
Every
her.
time, you gotta remember Angel.
I got to remember
every
Angel.
time there were big dogs who kind of had a tiff
Yeah.
bark, she'd go right in there, stupid bitch. She wants to be right in there with the action. I'm like,
She's big. She's big. She thinks she's big. She can handle her shit. Don't worry about it. She lives with you. She probably walks right amongst them and says, I'm back, bitches. Get out of the way. That's probably
and Cinnamon would jump on the bench and with me and Leo, she's like, I ain't getting into
There you
none of
go.
this. I'm just too lazy.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Diana Mallory just donated $2 through Super Chat and said, for an awesome show tonight, thank you. Thank you, Diana Mallory. Thank you very much, darling. Anytime we get to have these family visits, I really do. I enjoy them. And again, turning towards, we're going to miss Connie Burnett and Tamara Harrington. I hope your family heals from this. It's something that never goes away, but time passes, dear. Anyway, like I know anything. I was just so flabbergasted by her loss because I had just spoke to her weeks ago, and that was just I was knocked off my feet. But anyway, it's this family that we grow, that we care for each other. It's the best thing in the world that you can hope for, that you've made a mark or made a friend, that somebody likes you or knows about you or something. I will forever remember Connie for her cookies that her and Tamara would always send. So for all of us out here in this family, that's why I tell y'all I love so much to see the conversation that goes on in the chat. People that reach out, meet each other, talk to each other, make a friend. You never know what kind of life you're going to change, and I just think it's the best thing that comes out of this. Anyway, I see names going by. Is it time?
Yeah, a little overtime, so whenever you're ready to
About that time.
bounce.
It's about that time. Well, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Everybody in the discussion. Bernadette, thank you. Deborah, we're sure glad you showed up. So we don't have to worry about you for a while. Gary Spring, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Johnny Fly, I see they let you in the door again, buddy. So Yeah, we did the best we can with you. You know what? We'll do better next time. We'll do. I'm just shitting you, buddy. Thank you for coming by. We always appreciate it. And of course, Lone Wolf, who's out there looking all over everybody. And
yeah, I'm watching.
And watching everybody. He's watching everybody. He's sort of like Santa Claus.
I got the evil eye out
That's
on
right.
all of y'all.
That's it. He's watching everybody. And our own TW, who graces us with his voice, singing the song. So we appreciate all y'all. Mitch, wherever you are in your flight, buddy, take care of yourself.
And Cadet Bone Spurs,
and,
come back.
And
come back
yeah.
with us with a mic, and we'll get you on here.
Yeah, Bone Spurs, come back.
And everybody else, join on Discord and join the fun. I was so happy to see, Gary Spring get in here with us tonight because, we talk in the chat, and it's great to finally have them on the show after all this time. So, yeah. So we can, like I always say, we could talk politics, or we could talk, what was we talking about tonight? I don't know.
Food porn.
Food porn. We can talk food porn. We can talk about your, I got a bunion on my foot, or.
I was wondering about what that meant on your shirt too. Remember we talked about.
Yeah. Never know when you learn. We have an international flair here. We
for those of us in the Super Tuesday group, go vote.
Go vote, baby. That's right. That's the most important thing you do. We will be back here on Tuesday. By that time, by the show, we'll be knowing a lot of results from some places. We won't know probably California and stuff like that till later on. But we'll keep an eye on it, and it'll be ripe for discussion, baby, because it's all going to come down to this Tuesday, where we're going to see a big move with some of these people. So, anyway, this family, it grows, it gets. Mushy shit. I love this family. That's what I was trying to get out of my mouth and all this kind of shit that y'all know. Take care of yourself. Talk to somebody. Make a friend. It makes a difference in your life. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank you all.
Because we're all in this together.
We are indeed.
We are all in this together.
We're in it together. So we need to move together. And when the time comes, we need to vote together. Grit your teeth or do whatever you got to do. Gripe about it all the way through the freaking line if you want. Just get in there and make that choice. Make an impact for the United States, baby, for this country, for our republic, for our friends, for our family, for our Brewdog family. It all works together. All right.
And all you have to do is go out there and vote.
That's
In
it.
primaries, we get to voice our opinion and get to pick whoever the hell we want to.
That's it.
Come November, vote blue no matter who.
There you go. Thank you, Bernadette. Y'all say goodnight to everybody.
You're welcome. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, Blue Dot.
See you in the blue room.
Good night.
Yes, we're going to run up to the Blue Room and visit up there in Discord for a while. I see a line of people up there. That's another thing about our Discord family. After we get here done with the show, we go up into the Blue Room where we have a whole group of people up there, and the conversation continues. So, yes, try to download Discord. Look for a Blue Dot family. Follow the link under the show and all that kind of stuff. Meet us in here. Join the family, and we guarantee you a good time. Y'all take care of yourself. Bye now.